Hello and welcome to week 7. We are halfway through, so exciting. I just wanted to let everyone know that their second case studies are all graded. I provided a lot of feedback on those. Something that I just want to make note of that I kind of saw across the board was a lot of you were using kind of a behaviorist perspective. And I know it's so tempting to do that because that's something that we use a lot in the schools. But I want to encourage you for the next case study when we have that coming up to kind of look at it from a developmental perspective and to really use the material that we have learned in the course. So I want to see a lot of tying material from the course and using that as kind of your explanation as to why you hypothesize certain things or why you take certain action steps. So also make sure you really look at that rubric and kind of clearly map out your answers kind of to the rubric when you guys do those responses to whoever presents that case study. Okay, so great job though, you guys. You did a really good job there on that. I also graded all of your responses to your discussions for last week, Adaption in middle childhood. It seemed like a lot of you guys really enjoyed that topic. Some of the kind of popular concepts that were coming up, the popular kind of points that people were bringing up and thought were interesting were just kind of the how parental variables kind of can influence school success for students. So how, stress can impact their cognitive abilities, how, parental variables can impact how they socialize with one another. And that was something that you guys kind of mentioned across the board. Another thing that you guys brought up that was interesting were those measures of representation. So how we can kind of learn things through a child's artwork, for example. So I really appreciated the depth of your guys' discussions. It was really interesting to kind of hear your differing views on the topic from last week. So this week, we are going to be looking at attachment and psychopathology. So you guys are going to learn to identify and evaluate attachment as a risk factor for psychopathology. You're also going to understand and apply Greenberg's model for conceptualizing risk factors for disruptive behavior. You're also going to learn to identify and apply process models and mechanisms of risk. And then you're also going to be able to research and select appropriate interventions for clinical populations. So I hope you guys really enjoy this just to kind of bring you up to speed on the midterms. So every single team got me their kind of draft of their chart. So great job, you guys. So just remember that you want to share your case scenario with the opposing team by the 28th. So that's this Friday. Do not show them your chart though. The chart is for me. So the opposing team is going to be looking at your scenario and they're going to be filling out a chart of their own, trying to match the chart that you guys created. So they're trying to kind of figure out the answer to your guys' case. So that chart is your guys' own kind of answer to the case that you laid out. So just make sure that you send those scenarios over to the opposing team by the 28th. And the whole project's going to be due on March 6th. So great job. They are very interesting cases. I really liked reading them. So it's going to be interesting to see how the opposing team kind of responds to those. Again, make sure you post your initial post by Thursday by midnight, your response Saturday by midnight, and then quiz Sunday by midnight. So hope you guys enjoy this week.